All right, welcome to another SEO Intelligence Agency video. My name is Clint Butler. On behalf of Dory Friend and the entire SIA team, thank you for joining me. This is test number 20. Home to homepage link versus link to a relevant internal page. Interesting title. Let's get into it. All right, so this is one of the early tests in SIA, and I'll be honest, when it first came out, I think it was June or July 2016. I can research it real quick and let you know. Yeah, June 2016. I was actually kind of interested in this, and the basic idea is, and I've never heard this myth before, and I've never heard it since, but if you link to your homepage, from your homepage, you can increase the ranking of the website. Didn't make any sense to me, to be honest. When I heard it, I'm like, why would that even work? Why would that be a thing? But when you're using tools like Quora and Quora Lite, and you see correlation between the amount of backlinks that are pointing to a page from internal pages, and you see that oftentimes it does matter. Now, you also have to take into account the directories, especially in local, will screw that metric up. But the correlation is there for some keyword. So the concept is, let's say you want to rank your homepage for Miami Roofer. You link to your homepage, on your homepage in the content, using Miami Roofer, and ergo the page gets more power and the domain is more relevant to Miami Roofer. So if I was going to do that on Digital Ear, for example, it would be SEO Company. I'd link to the homepage using the keyword SEO Company, and ergo the domain is more relevant to SEO Company. That's the idea. In the test, when we did that, the domain actually, the homepage link beat the homepage to internal link, and the internal page didn't outrank a competing non-linked internal page via link juice power. So that it just kind of led to the confirmation of the myth that linking to a page, self-linking to a page using the exact match keyword was a signal that helped Google determine what that page was about, or in a case of a homepage, maybe the entire website. I don't actually apply this very often. Sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't. But let's say in the instance where I'm running Quora and I want to have I need to have another link. I got to have exact match in Ahref tag, which, if you don't know, is the HTML tag for building links. It's got to be in there with the exact match anchor text. If I see that in my Quora reports, then I can just do that to the page. So I'm ranking a page for Phoenix SEO. I'll link to that page from itself in the content with the keywords Phoenix SEO. Does it work all that much? I don't really give it a whole lot of credit in regards to the effectiveness of it. However, if you add it in with the other stuff that you may or may not be doing, it could create an opportunity for a little bit of a boost versus if it wasn't there. So you're not going to go over and take over page 1 from page 10. You know what I mean? But if you're, on number 15, it may be the difference between 15 and 10 in the ranking position. It's kind of a weak factor. It's a really good signal, and it's leveraging your code and leveraging the meanings of these codes and what they do to drive a signal without having to add a whole bunch of extra content or do extra domains or put some read more links or craziness inside of your content. So I would give it a test, see what happens, see if it bumps up, see if it goes down. We may retest this again, but the downside is that when you're doing a homepage link, that you got to optimize the best way for this to work really is to optimize a page for a specific keyword, and then you kind of screws things up with that domain for whole testing wise. And we don't want to do that. So, but we'll look at it. We'll see if we want to redo this again. I wouldn't hold your breath though, because it's just such a weak factor that, if you do it, make it part of your standard operating procedures, and you're not going to notice anything big because you're doing everything else. But it could be that one little thing that pushes you over the edge from page 2 to page 1, for example. So why not? You're not hurting anything. So, and you're not hurting user experience. So I'd say go for it. All right, that's it. It's test 20. I know it's a weird one. If you ever heard of this myth, let me know. I honestly, it was tested in 2016. I hadn't heard of it then, and I haven't heard of it since. So if you've ever heard of this, and you have some examples of where it worked or where it didn't, leave it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification. We publish new videos all the time. I'll talk to you later.